name is Jeff Miller. I'm a theater consultant with Salasobrien, and I've been working here for almost 25 years now. Lots of projects involving performance venues, performing arts centers, house of worship projects, lots of different places where people experience or participate in entertainment and things with other people. One of the things that we needed at Christ Cathedral was the ability to create a separate system for choir lift. Our acoustical modeling showed that the choir, even with some architectural changes, would not be loud enough to be heard or understood in all parts of the building. And so we needed to be able to give them some acoustic gain to alleviate that. But we didn't want a system that sounded like there was a sound system involved. And so we tested several different products and looked at some different ways of lifting the choir. But when we put the DML panels in the building when it was empty and played back some dry tracks with no processing on them, if you closed your eyes, it sounded like the singer was just there in the room and you could not tell that there was a sound system involved. And so that was really what gave the DML panels the big advantage over the other systems that we looked at. It's worked really well. They've been using it for several years now, and they actually have enjoyed it so much they keep turning it up more and more past where we intended it to go, and it just keeps on performing. There can be several reasons. One of the things you mentioned in that question was more money. Sometimes being able to do things at a lower cost is a big deal on a project. And so to be able to cover the same area with less product, that can be a big advantage to the project budget. Sometimes it's a matter of needing something to fit or to be mounted in a certain way. So one of the things about DMLs is that they mount like a TV. And in certain projects, that's a big advantage over needing to suspend something and then in California seismically brace it and do a lot of gymnastics to make that work. Sometimes it's just a matter of the kind of result that we need. Going back to the Christ Cathedral example, we needed something that was really, really natural and got out of the way. Not all systems can do that. I think one of those is keep an open mind, because in DML design and in working with it, it's just a different way of thinking than almost any other product on the market. And that requires a little adjustment. And don't be afraid to try it and to play with it and see what it does, because once you get used to it, it's not that it's difficult, it's just that you have to relearn some of the things that we tend to use as baseline assumptions when we're designing. It's just another good tool for the toolbox. And if you take the time, get to know it and see where it fits really well for the projects that you have. And then when you run into those situations that you're going, man, how can I solve this? It'll give you another way to look at it and another tool to use to be able to achieve the result you need.